Borders. To me, the word border has more than one meaning. Here in the United States, borders don't just affect those who cross it for a better future, but also their children.
El Otro Lado, the other side. These stories represent a group of extraordinary people that live, work, go to school, and dream here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Their lives are a continuing journey. For some it's been a crossing from one country to another, for others a path of self-discovery. Some call this place home, while others are still searching for where they belong. By sharing our stories, we break down the borders that separate us.
This project is about people that live here in Santa Fe, that have come from other places or made a major journey in that life, and what that journey has been about. And to get that story back out into the public.
We wrote poetry and wrote about our story, made paintings, and had a lot of communal interaction to share our stories.
I always had the idea of writing a short autobiography of my experience, with the idea of sharing it with my cousins, my brothers, my nephews, so they could have an idea what the old generation went through, some of the experiences that the old generation went through.
I'm originally from here. My ancestors are from Spain. I was given a sketchbook when I first started, and we were told to write about immigration and if some of us had family or if we could relate to any of that.
The idea really was to use the creative process with a really diverse group of people coming from different cultural backgrounds and different age groups to really start a dialogue about our idea of movement and journey and home, what we leave behind, what we bring with us.
It's been an incredible experience to write this journal. The whole process of putting it together, selecting the pictures that really meant something to me and that brought back specific memories of growing up and my family and friends, and specific aspects of the Dominican Republic that I wanted to reflect in this journal. And when I put it together, I wanted to be able to create something that when anybody looked at it, they will get a glimpse of where I come from, what my experience had been, where I am right now.
Well, this is the first installation that we're doing. We're going to be installing all week. So we've got a lot of participants here to see what was happening and what their piece is going to look like. And we're hoping that, you know, by telling our stories that something shifts.
All you have to do is call on your cell phone and hear the story.
So you just dial.
I want to tell you my story and how I got to the other side. I came from a very poor family of 5.
I was born in Santa Fe, New Mexico. I'm 17 years old. My family immigrated here from Argentina.
I was born in Denver, Colorado, and I didn't live there very long. I was
born in a small town in South Korea, and I actually came here when I was about 1.5 years old.
It's weird. When you ask someone who they are, they'll tell you. You ask me that question and I can't answer. I don't know who I am or what I'm doing anymore.
Hello, my name is Luis Perez. I come from Chihuahua, a city called Delicias. It's like kind of in the middle, but it's...
And very peacefully began tearing everything we owned apart, beginning with the photo albums and throwing them in the fire. He took the clothes off our back and covered us in white sheets as they were the only things pure that we could wear.
My name is Chingbei Weeds. I was born in Gao, China in 1999 and I'm 9. And my birthday's in August. I now live in...
Hola, mi nombre es Ricardo Rascón. Y soy de un ranchito llamado San Juanito en el estado de Chihuahua. Hace tiempo vinimos aquí a Estados Unidos.
So this project addressed questions that are very foundational for all of us. How do we find our voices? What is it that we have to contribute to the community? And how do we bring that forward? These stories represent that intention and that idea.
It definitely made me think about where I come from, my values, where I grew up, and how I see myself and who I am. And brought back also the interesting question of being American or being Dominican. Sometimes deciding what values you wanted to keep that were very important to you and what values you wanted to look at, revisit, and perhaps let them go.